Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has warned that Ukraine may be approaching one of the most difficult moments in its history, as a controversial peace proposal from the United States raises serious concerns in Kyiv, speaking in a national address. Zelensky said the country could soon face a challenging choice, either risk losing its dignity or endanger its relationship with a key ally. The U.S. plan, which has been widely leaked to the media, includes several conditions Ukraine has repeatedly rejected. These include the withdrawal of Ukrainian forces from parts of eastern Donetsk, acceptance of Russian control over Donetsk, Luhansk, and Crimea, downsizing Ukraine's military to 600,000 troops, and agreeing not to pursue NATO membership. Many observers say the proposal appears to heavily favor Russia. Russian President Vladimir Putin acknowledged that the plan had been delivered to Moscow and said it could serve as a basis for negotiations. However, he added that Russia remains fully prepared to continue fighting. At a meeting with security officials, Putin said the Kremlin's goals in the special military operation remain unchanged. Later, U.S. President Donald Trump commented that Zelensky would have to like the proposed plan, warning that otherwise the war would continue. The United States has been urging Kyiv to respond quickly, sending senior Pentagon officials to Ukraine earlier in the week. In his address, Zelensky cautioned that Ukraine will face growing pressure aimed at weakening and dividing the country. He urged Ukrainians to remain united and said Kyiv would calmly work with the United States and other allies to present alternative proposals. He also said he had been assured of continued support in recent conversations with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, French President Emmanuel Macron, and German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, ahead of the G20 Summit in South Africa. Leaders are expected to discuss the U.S. draft and consider ways to strengthen it for future negotiations. Trump is not attending the summit, citing controversial claims about domestic issues in South Africa. Zelensky also revealed that he spoke for nearly an hour with U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance and Army Secretary Dan Driscoll, emphasizing that Ukraine respects efforts to bring the war to an end. In Washington, Trump warned that Ukraine could lose additional territory within a short time if the conflict continues. He suggested the 27th of November as a target date for Ukraine to agree to the proposal, though he added that the deadline could be extended if talks progress positively. Meanwhile, Russia claims slow territorial gains along the front line despite reports of heavy casualties. The U.S. plan suggests freezing the current front lines in the southern regions of Kherson and Zaporizhia, and eventually reintegrating Russia into the global economy.